Well, adding the spice of life to your daily meals relies heavily on you being able to find that special bottle of garlic and pepper blend. And of all the disorganized messes we hide in our cabinets, the spice rack may just be one of the most frustrating. So here to improve your cooking is Michael Saunders, owner of ShelfGenie of Columbus. I'm not sure if you could improve people's cooking, Michael, making it taste better, but you can certainly make it easier, right?
You can definitely make it easier.
All right, so we are talking about kind of the spice racks. Lots of DIY options out there. You know, they're shelving in mesh baskets and all kinds of stuff. Why do those not quite cut it?
They're really just kind of like a Band-Aid. They make it a little bit better, but they really don't solve the overall problem. And one of the biggest problems with spices is they come in too many different shapes and sizes.
Right. You've got the tiny short ones, you've got the square ones. Yeah, okay.
So when you don't have something that's adjustable, how do you adjust for all these different heights and sizes of spices?
Now, I'm kind of excited, Michael, because you haven't brought us something new in a while, and you've got something new for the spice rack world. How does this work?
So it's called a spice tower, and it goes in your upper cabinet, and it pulls out. So you can see in the picture here, there's 4 of them in this cabinet. What you don't want to do is put in, say, 2 large ones, because then all you're doing is moving the problem from the back of the cabinet to the side.
Gotcha.
You want to make sure you're putting like 1 row of spices on each one, and then you pull each one out individually and you're able to see everything. The shelves in them are adjustable, so if you have taller spices, you can adjust the shelf up to accommodate the taller spices. You can adjust it down for shorter. It's very customizable.
And so how many spice jars are fitting in each of those? Because I mean, that's probably a standard size cabinet that fit those 4, right?
I mean, in one like you're seeing, you're probably going to fit 20 spices.
Huge.
In one of those.
They're pretty huge, yeah.
So if you figure that cabinet where it showed 4 of them, you know, that's 80 spices.
Right, you better have some recipes you're planning, because you got a lot of spices. These are in addition to other options that you've talked about before in a pantry, in a drawer, in a cabinet, right? I mean, you still have a slew of solutions if people don't want to use that one.
Yeah, I mean, a lot of times we'll just put a 3rd drawer in a lower cabinet and put it up tight against the top of that cabinet and have that pull out, and all the spices are laid out in that. And again, we put dividers so you can adjust them and put all the spices of the same height together.
Right.
And they're all laying there. What you want to do away with is multiple rows or looking down at a red or a green or a black cap.
Right.
You know, you want to be able to see the label.
You want to see the label. You want to see what you're putting on, so you don't grab cinnamon instead of, you know, pepper or whatnot. And the thing I always like to mention too, because you have so many options, you deal with a lot of clients who have accessibility issues.
Yes.
So when you offer them certain things, I mean, it is whatever works best for them.
It is. I mean, accessibility is the #1 thing we deal with our clientele. It's getting to stuff. And sometimes we can't do the spice tower in the upper cabinet because a person can't reach up there.
Right.
That's where we go into the lower cabinet. Sometimes, you know, that false front underneath a cooktop, there's nothing there. We can put a drawer there, and you could lay spices out in that. There's all kinds of things we do, and we take all of that into account as we're doing the walkthrough, and we're kind of deciphering how we're going to design this for the person as we're asking them what kind of problems they're having and why.
And that kind of leads into my next question, which is, you know, the installation process. You're not kind of a one and done. I mean, you show up and you talk everything through.
Yeah, I mean, a normal design appointment with us is right in the 90 minutes, sometimes 2 hours, depending on how much we're looking at.
How much they're getting done, yeah.
But it's because we really want to get to know you and how you use your kitchen, what your problems are, and why those are a problem for you.
Okay.
And it lets us do a better design.
And for sure, I mean, yeah, exactly. You know the person, you know what they're looking for. That's the whole custom part of what you do.
Yeah.
And you come with an offer for our daytime viewers, which you don't offer just anybody. So it's something you want to take advantage of.
Yes, for daytime Columbus viewers, we offer free installation of the first 10 callers. Normally advertised special, if you get Valpak or Money Mailer or any of those in the mail, it's going to say 50% off. For daytime viewers, we double that.
Double that to the first 10 callers. So call that number right there on your screen if you are interested in getting an appointment with Michael and his team. You will not be disappointed. So Michael, thank you so much.
Thanks for having me.